let's talk about Jimmy Garoppolo. I know it's hard to criticize. Jimmy Garoppolo gets a lot of credit because he wins the game. Won again. Like, look at his record. Oh, who cares? All right, here's the way I see it. Jimmy Garoppolo is like basically the dude playing Madden on rookie mode all the time and really struggling. Is that fair? I mean, what more do the Niners have to give him to make it easier on him? Like, it's like, okay, we're going to give you Elijah Mitchell, who can carry the ball 27 times. We're going to give you Trent Williams, the best left tackle in the game. We're going to give you Deebo Samuel, who's like a human cheat code. Only in Madden would you get a guy like that. You just give him the ball, and he scores the touchdowns from anywhere in the field. We'll give you Deebo. We'll give you the defense that holds the number one offense in the league, freaking 10 points. We'll give you a 16-point lead in the third quarter, and you have nothing to do with it. I mean, yeah, you make some throws here and there on third down, keep some drives alive, but you don't score. 2 rushing touchdowns, a 16-point lead, a dominating defensive performance, and what does Jimmy Garoppolo do in the second half? 5 of 11 and an interception, 39 yards. Thanks, Jimmy. I mean, they couldn't have set you up any better, and you just lay an egg at the most critical moment. And you know what? He did that in 2019 too. Did he not? Really good season all year long, gets to the playoffs, has some shaky moments. The Niners just win a couple of games running the ball, gets to the Super Bowl, has a lead. Defense plays well, sets him up with a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter. What does he do? The worst fourth quarter in the history of Super Bowl fourth quarters, Niners lose. Now, the Niners almost lost this game. I'm going to talk about like the lucky factors that went into them winning in a minute. But I just don't understand why it has to be this hard. I think it's pretty clear that Jimmy Garoppolo does not give the Niners the best chance to win. And I know they're not going to make the switch to Trey Lance now, but they should have made the switch to him at the bye week. They should have made the switch to him a long time ago. Adam Schefter had a tweet this morning that Jimmy Garoppolo has really impressed the 49ers and the league and rose his value. How's his value looking right now? He had 169 rushing yards that he didn't account for, 2 rushing TDs, a dominating defensive performance that he wasn't involved in, and his contribution was no touchdowns and interception, 39 yards in the second half. Why? He's the reason the game went down to the end. A lot of other quarterbacks would have been able to blow out an opponent given all that Jimmy Garoppolo had at his disposal. I mean, let's go through it. Early in the game, the Niners are controlling the game with their run game. I said game 3 times real fast right there. Jimmy's throwing like little dinks and dunks on RPOs and little rollouts and stuff. And then first big play of the game, he goes deep to Ayuk, hits him, but it's underthrown. Had he just hit him in stride, he was wide open, would have been a touchdown. Okay. Later on in the game, has Ayuk wide open down the field on 3rd and 11, misses him entirely. On the final play of the game, to seal the victory, 4th down and an inch. Quarterback sneak, something he's executed flawlessly all year. Can't even get that right. Calls for the snap too quick. I don't know. He's not a guy that inspires confidence in me that he's going to go beat Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay next week. I mean, he says his thumb still hurts. He's using it as an excuse. He's had 3 bad games in a row. As someone pointed out, he's the only person who's turned the ball over on this team since week 13. It doesn't have to be this hard. The Niners are the best team in the league. They have the best player in the league in Deebo Samuel. They have Kittle. They have Ayuk, Trent Williams. They have Elijah Mitchell, Kyle Juszczyk. They have everything. Jimmy Garoppolo keeps every game competitive. He's not a Super Bowl quarterback. He proved that in 2019, and he reminded us again today, doing the same crap, totally falling apart in the second half after playing reasonably well the entire season. He waited until now to turn into a pumpkin. And now you're looking like, oh, man, that guy with that arm and that cold in Green Bay, good luck. So, yeah, F for Jimmy Garoppolo. He got bailed out, and if the Niners had lost, if the defense hadn't bailed him out at the very end and Dak Prescott had found a way to score a touchdown there, wow, Jimmy Garoppolo's time on the Niners would have ended on a very bad note. Well, we'll see what happens next week. I'm tired of seeing the defense and Debo bail out Jimmy. And did you see any Cowboys fans crying, LOL, should have started Lance? Cowboys fans were all really respectful around Dallas when I was around. They were actually really nice. Thank you, Going Fishing. What we did learn today? Nothing. Jimmy's blunders are inevitable. Death taxes and Jimmy. Yeah, they're inevitable. Even if you limit his attempts to 25, which they did, even if you have a great running game and defense, which you did, he's going to keep the game close, which is why I just don't accept fans, media, the team telling me all season that Jimmy Garoppolo gives the Niners the best chance to win. Get over it. No, he freaking doesn't. No, he freaking doesn't. He gives the other team the best chance to win. Grant, I agree with your grade of F for Jimmy. I'd like, if someone doesn't agree with that, I'd like to hear the case for how I was too harsh, because I don't see what he did well. If the quarterback sneak ended the game, this game would have been dubbed the sneak. Also, the only teams I'm worried about are Tampa Cards. Green Bay is beatable. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of glad that quarterback sneak didn't work out, because that's what always happens with Jimmy. He plays terrible all game, and then the defense puts him in position. The defense and run game put him in position to make one play at the end. It's like the player who struck out 10 times in a game, and so they just like move up and just start throwing underhand to him so he could just hit it once and go home and smile. And then he hits it and takes a huge picture with his entire family holding number one. That's Jimmy. And he would have been the quarterback sneak game, but he couldn't even get that right. But he was smiling it up after the game. He had a whole entourage there. They were taking pictures after the game like they just won the Super Bowl, and he was the MVP. Not sure if anyone brought this up, but Bosa's dad was congratulating the team as they made their way to the locker room after the win. Great. Defense won the game. Should have never been close. Yeah, that was a game that was on pace to be – it was 10-0 at the end of the first quarter. They were on pace to win 40-0. The defense kept it going. The offense couldn't. I'm starting to think Jimmy G is shaving points or something. It's like, why are you always trying to make games more interesting, bro? That's what I'm saying. I wrote an article yesterday saying start Trey Lance. Jimmy Garoppolo just makes things too hard. You want to run the ball? Trey makes that easier. But no, people said I wasn't reading the room. And then Jimmy Garoppolo had to go out and remind everyone how right Grant Cohn usually is. Yes, I did use the third person. His problem is he's Montana. 1 minute, Mayfield the next. He has never been Montana for a minute in his life. Let's just get that real clear. Jimmy Garoppolo. Grant, there are only two good things in Dallas tonight. You and the Niners just saying, yeah, it was a tough game. It was fun. No, Jim, you made it tough. Hey, Cowboys, love seeing your men cry in the stands. LOL. Hold on, I got a real quick story real quick. Leaving the game, it's like an hour ago, way late. And I'm walking through and I get to the elevator and there's a fan, or I don't know. I think there's a fan. I think he's a fan. He's chilling by himself, pretty drunk, maybe blacked out, just standing there by the elevator. I'm thinking I'm going to ignore this guy. Fan, emotional, just lost. I know in the Bay, that would not be a good situation. I would definitely ignore that guy. This guy, in his drunken stupor, looks up at me and says, congratulations. That was a great game. You guys deserve to win. I was like, what? Fans don't talk like that in California. I was like, man, I'm not a fan of the 49ers, tell you the truth. I was half hoping they might lose, so I didn't have to go to Green Bay. And he looked at me with the most confused expression, like I was a Martian. He was like, well, good luck. I mean, I just thought it was the sweetest, nicest thing a fan had ever said. He was like, we're going to be back next year, though, but congratulations. I don't know. I mean, that's what you want from a rivalry, right? I thought it was really nice. Anyway, Grant, this man, Garoppolo, is not Eli Manning. People need to stop meaning was clutching the playoffs. Exactly. Eli Manning was clutching the playoffs. Jimmy's not. Jimmy's clutching the regular season sometimes. Eli Manning does not make stupid mistakes to be successful. Have to do it without Jimmy. Yeah, man. You're not going to do it with Jimmy playing like this. And Jimmy plays like this all the time. Jimmy smiling, laughing, and looking GQ after that performance pisses me off. Say sorry and thank you to his team for all the bailouts. No, he won't do that. And he gets his feathers ruffled when Kyle Shanahan calls it like it is and said, yeah, Jimmy rushed it on the final quarterback sneak. He did rush it. That's what happened. Please tell me, why is Jimmy Garoppolo completely allergic to wide open receivers? How has he not learned to underthrow them? Well, he underthrew Ayuk earlier in the game and missed a touchdown because of it. But yeah, I hear you on that.